Y'all know it's B4X, man. I'm getting tired of these people on social media platforms glorifying STDs. Talking about somebody got HSV2 and, this is how I got it. Story time. They know they're going to go viral off saying it, and people are so invested in other people's misery that they know that they're willing to stay tuned. But that is not something to literally glorify or to just broadcast so you can get some views because you're not bringing awareness. You're not trying to prevent people from having it. The talk is not there. But let's get right into the video so you can see what I'm talking about.
Okay, so I had somebody ask me how I knew I had it, what happened, and do I know who I got it from? So, yes, I know who I got it from, and that's all I'm gonna say on that. That's all I'm gonna say when it comes to.
You just see the laugh, and I know who I got it from. Like, what? Like, what's really going on? This is the shit that bothers me the most. It's just the lack of compassion, the lack of having a sense of just urgency when it comes down to your own health, your own vitality. Stop thinking everything is comical. It's a perverse way of thinking to laugh about it, but then you're not bringing awareness.
Who I got it from because I'm not making these videos to expose nobody, blame nobody for
You
nothing,
should be exposing
nothing like that. I'm
people.
just making these
Let
videos
other
for
people know
awareness.
so they can know
It's
not
so
to
that
mess with that
somebody
person.
else has it and they come across this video, they know they're not alone, and they could follow along with me on this journey of getting rid of it. So, yeah.
What's funny about
So
it? She's
when I
smacking
first
the
noticed something
lips.
was off, I had got this real bad yeast infection. And I don't get yeast infections like that because I don't eat a lot of
Oh,
sugar. I generally try to keep my diet healthy for the most part. Like I still eat sugar shit, but not like that. So, and I have really good hygiene. So I was confused as to why I had such a bad yeast infection. Looking back now that I know more about the virus, yeast acts as like a protector of the virus. Like it gives it a shield. So
oh
I didn't
my
know
God.
that at that time. But yeah, I had a real bad yeast infection. And then a couple days later, I noticed my lymph nodes in my groin area was just sore and they was swollen, and I was so confused. Like, what the fuck is happening? So I called the dude that I was messing with at that time immediately. I'm like, it hurt right here. Like this is weird. I ain't never had nothing like this happen before. He said he don't know what's going on. Whoop de whoop de whoop. I'm like,
He don't know what's going on. Whoopty whoopty whoop. It hurt right here. That's a really good explanation. That's a great way to try to convey a message to someone about a sense of urgency when it comes down to a medical complication, right? That's how you wanted to make it feel. Oh, yeah, whoop de whoop. It hurt right here. You have any idea what's going on? That person like, nah, all right, I'll just keep you updated. Like, what the hell is going on with these individuals out here? They just have a lack of conscience. They have a lack of wisdom, knowledge, etc. Bible said, my people perish due to lack of knowledge. And now you see why. Goodness.
okay, cool. So as the days go by, the shit start hurting worse. Like, well, my fucking gooch started hurting, and I was so confused. Like, what the fuck? So I'm calling him every time I notice something different. I'm calling him like, hey, like my gooch hurting. Like, the fuck? I think it's something wrong. Like, so where my gooch was hurting at, it eventually resulted in an outbreak. And when I had that outbreak, that's when I knew. I was like, man, hell no. Like, I got something, and I'm pretty sure it's herpes. So I was all on Reddit trying to figure out what the fuck was going on. I was all on the internet. I was just looking up every symptom I had, and all the symptoms was saying like, yeah, it's a sign of herpes. So I tell dude I'm talking to about everything. I'm telling him like I'm sure I got this, and he like, no, that just don't make sense. I don't think you got it. I think it's something else. And I'm like, what else could it possibly be?
Oh my God. You can tell that the level of IQ is so low that they can't even rationalize situations. They're unable to truly look at something innately and not only hold themselves accountable and others and be able to not just be a watchman because that person's out there perpetuating this behavior, which can result in other people being infected. But you yourself need to be, more on top of this individual being held accountable. And your lack of seriousness shows a disdain of one's own self love. We are living in a generation, we are living in a time frame where people care more about the lust of the flesh than they care about their own health. And it's the scariest thing ever.
Like, there's nothing else with all these fucking symptoms. So then he got disappeared on me for like 2 weeks as I'm going through this, and I was trying to tell him like I was pissed off. First off, I was mad. I was on his ass. I'm like, why are you disappearing? Like, this is some bullshit that I'm going through, and you're just nowhere to be found. Like, and you very well could possibly have this shit too, since I've been fucking with
Let me tell you funny. It's a situationship. It's a glorified situationship. There's no real situations, no real relationship. These people are out here gaining soul ties, spreading diseases, authors, all different types of spirits. Because that's what's going on. If you look past the veil in these situations, you have a spiritual eye, you'll know that what's really going on. You're not only just sleeping with a person spreading whatever you got, fluids, you're also exchanging curses, exchanging demons. That's why people can't pair bond. It's a reason why individuals find it hard to be in a monogamous relationship after they encounter such things because all of the demons in them make them inadequate for an actual fruitful relationship.
you. But yeah, because I was mad at him over that, I guess he came to the conclusion that I didn't fuck with him and whoopty whoopty whoop. So, anyways, I'm telling him like I'm about to go get tested. Like, are you gonna come with me? Like, I'm trying to schedule a date to go get tested, and he's saying that he don't want to come with me. There's no reason for him to come with me because I don't fuck with him. So yeah, once my gooch started hurting, I immediately went to the emergency room, and they was like, this doesn't look like anything viral or basically saying it's nothing basically, and it's just side effects of a yeast infection. So then once I got bumps, I went back to the emergency room, and that's when one of the doctors said that it looks like I have herpes. But once my appointment finally came up where I actually officially got tested, because I guess they don't test for that in emergency rooms, that was new to me. But once the appointment finally came, I was asking dude if he wanted to come with me again. He's still saying no, he don't want to come with me. But I went and got tested, and the lady said the same thing. She was like, from the way you're reacting to the swab and from what it looks like you have herpes. So I wait for my results to come back. When they finally come back, it says I'm HSV1 positive. And I told this dude, and he immediately cussed me out like, bitch, you gave me something, whoopty whoopty whoop. I'm talking about he on my ass. And mind you, at this point, he didn't even go get tested before he said I gave him something. Red flag. But yeah, after that, needless to say, I stopped talking to him unless it was to update him on what I had going on.
Not bringing awareness to anyone, not trying to tell people, please, if you ever are in a predicament like me, dealing with someone who's sketchy and you're moving fast, being a harlot, I would suggest you do not behave in that manner. Make sure you get people tested before you lay down with them. Don't be in situationships. Make sure that you're being fruitful, following your spirituality and truth so you can have discernment, so you don't go out there and get hoodwinked, tricked out of your health. But that's all I had to say for this situation. This shit is completely and utterly sad. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, and I'm up out of there.